Good morning. It is 27 minutes after 7 o'clock, and you are listening to AM Ocala Live, and we are broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary, where you too cannot get a fruitcake. You can't get a fruitcake in there, Robin. Can't get one. I think there's one a little bit deeper in there, though, not in the food court. All right, 73 degrees right now, 82 the expected high today. There is rain mentioned. Let me do the amateur weatherman thing. 31% chance we'll see rain today. 67 degrees is the predicted low for tonight. Tomorrow, 85 the predicted high. A 12% chance of rain for Thursday, with 67 the low Thursday night. Friday, 74 degrees is the expected high, with a 35% chance of rain for Friday. 54 degrees Friday night. And looks like the high on the weekend is in the lower and then mid and upper 70s. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Good morning, Robin.
Wow.
How you doing?
Good morning, Larry. How are you?
Was that confusing? The lower, middle, and upper?
I think we're
just say
good.
the whole 70s, right?
Yeah, that's okay.
All right, let's see. This morning, 7:35, after we take the break in about a minute and a half, we will just talk. We'll just open all the phone lines and talk.
We can do that.
Galen Unold will be on with us at 8:05. He is the Director of Retention and Recruitment at Life South Community Blood Center. I need to mention that at least now and then. Anyway, so yesterday we talked about something that he knew a lot about, and I really knew nothing about. Today, something we all know something about.
Oh, okay.
The foods you don't see anymore at the holiday table.
Oh.
The foods that you might, but mostly people decided, we don't want that anymore. But it used to be a common, traditional holiday food item. I've got the list of those items that are pretty much gone, unless you live like in a household that just likes to do those kinds of things. It's hard to explain without actually telling you what we're talking about. Just trust me. These are holiday foods you don't see anymore. Let's see. 8:35. That's News Bites. That's when we stop trying to be entertaining. We just read the news. On top of the world, Robert Colin coming in today at 9:05, talking to us about that beautiful community over there.
Exactly.
Kathleen Stassenberger is talking about grandmothering, something you're doing now, Robin.
I am.
You're grandmothering.
I am. But my mom's the best grandmother ever. She keeps everybody together, and she's amazing.
Kentavious Moore is coming in. That's his real name, but his stage name is something else. I can't remember, but he's a really talented musician. And we'll take a break and be right back.
Fox News. I'm Chris Foster. Democrats will control Virginia's state government for the first time since 1994. In other election results, Republican Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves is elected governor in Mississippi. In Kentucky, the Democrat Andy Beshear declares victory up by about 5,000 votes.
After tonight, we move forward with every other Kentucky citizen as Team Kentucky.
The current governor, Matt Bevin, refuses to concede.
We want the process to be followed. The process will be followed. And in the end, we will have the governor that was chosen by the people of Kentucky. President Trump campaigned for him in Kentucky the night before the election. An Air Force staff sergeant is missing after falling from a plane during a jump training exercise over Florida. A spokesman says the airman's parachute deployed and that he was last seen treading water in the Gulf of Mexico, but couldn't be found when the plane's crew turned back to look for him. America's listening to Fox News.
Pros like you rely on trusted brands to get the job done right. Lowe's is here to help with more of those brands in stock, and even better, will save you money too. Stop in today and pick up a Metabo HPT 1 3/4 inch 15-degree pneumatic roofing nailer for $40 less, now just $249. And get a DeWalt 20-volt Max 7-tool combo kit for only $399. That's a huge savings of $370. The kit includes a drill, impact driver, angle grinder, recip saw, flashlight, batteries, and more. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 11/13 U.S. only.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. The identity of one of the 2 people killed in a plane crash in Ocala last Thursday has been released. The Jamaican Tourism Ministry identified the pilot as Peter Morrow, co-owner of the iconic Jamaica Inn Hotel on Jamaica's north coast. The second fatality, a passenger, has not been officially identified but has been described as a local mechanic. An 18-month-old child was killed in Ocala Monday after it was struck by a 2006 Chevy Uplander driven by the grandmother in the driveway of their home on Southwest 2nd Street. Ocala International Airport will soon repave the airport's taxiway, which was built in the 1960s. 3 Bradenton men have been convicted of murder as part of a drug trafficking operation. A Broward County deputy who worked at a school for children with emotional disabilities is facing a felony charge after video shows him slamming a female student to the ground. And Key West wants to ban certain sunscreens to protect coral, but lawmakers in Tallahassee want to ban that ban. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Wednesday will be a warm day and rather humid with sunshine and some clouds, a spotty shower or thunderstorm, high 82 to 86. Clear to partly cloudy Wednesday night. There may be a shower in spots along the coast. The low 68 inland, 75 along the coast. Very warm and humid day Thursday with clouds and sun. Watch out for a shower or thunderstorm mainly in the afternoon, high 84 to 88. For Friday, some sun followed by clouds and not as warm. A shower or thunderstorm around, high 76 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. In addition to our pasture mowing and tractor services, including our zero-turn mowers for your fence line finish. Also available, stump grinding, rototilling, and fence row spraying. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Powell Gene, Gene, @yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Freddy's Specialty Sundays. Classic American treats. Made with freshly churned, rich and creamy frozen custard. Welcome to Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers. The taste that brings you back.
So now that you have your heart set on Freddy's, all you need to know is how to get there. That part is easy. Just go down Highway 200 in Ocala east of I-75. Then look for the giant frozen custard cone on the wall.
This is Jan Marino from Palm Garden. Thank you to the listeners of WOCA for voting us the best of the best rehab center for the 3rd year in a row. Your belief in the work we do with our residents and guests means the world to us. Your opinion of the care we give, coupled with the 5 stars for quality measures, means that seniors in Ocala get the finest of rehab care following a hospital stay. So consider taking a tour. Palm Garden is located on the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Thank you, Jan. 25 minutes before 8 o'clock, somewhat overcast. It's Wednesday. You made it to the middle of the week, and let's just dive into some of these news stories. And I'll start with, I know what Robin's favorite story is going to be today. Let me find that one here. What are you bringing in, a basket of candy?
No, I'm just making one right now.
Oh, gosh. Robin's favorite story is going to be... Where did I put it?
Is that?
Hold on, I'll find it.
Okay.
I should have put it right on top. I knew it was going to be your favorite. You don't even know what it is.
I don't
right?
even know what it is.
No.
We'll see how well you know me.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how well.
Okay.
I know you, my friend. Let's see. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
To get your hands on one of Aldi's limited advent calendars.
That's my favorite one
Make
right
sure
now.
you get to the stores early today.
Okay, like right now.
Oh my gosh.
Am I leaving
Do they
right
give you
now?
no time? The Discount Grocer's first ever U.S. beer calendar goes on sale when stores open, along with the returning wine advent calendar, which is what you want.
Yeah, that's the one.
Which last year sold out within minutes.
Well.
Across the nation.
Well.
Wow.
I just have to leave right now. You might have to do this solo.
The 2 boozy calendars will be joined by the cheese advent calendar, an assortment of chocolate ones, various fun-filled toy calendars, and a new one called Man's Best Friend.
Oh, my.
It's the Omega Snacks dog advent calendar.
Oh,
okay, I got
cute.
it. Okay. Wasn't sure what was going to be in that one. I was going to get one. I was going to get one of those calendars, Robin.
How cute.
I need a puppy dog, though. Quantities are limited and are not expected to be restocked. There's a limit of 2 wine or beer calendars per person.
Well, at noon I'm bolting.
I just foiled your efforts.
Yeah.
Somebody
order
else
online right now. I'm bolting at noon. What do we have coming up today? No,
What do you have coming up?
I can't leave. It
Stuck.
couldn't have been yesterday, right?
couldn't
When
have
I had
been.
an hour and a half, I could have zipped over there across the street. Well, that's all right. If it's meant to be. If not, that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get it on the black market, Robin.
Yeah, probably for triple the price.
Yeah, if you're lucky.
Yeah.
If you're lucky, it'll be only triple.
So that's all right. I'll go to the store if it's not there.
All right.
I'll make my own.
10:05 today in the studio, Contavious Moore. I wanted to mention that his stage name is R.G. Hundo. His the song he wants to share with us is called "Family Over Everything." He's unbelievably talented, so looking forward to having him in the studio. And I agree, family over everything.
Me too.
Andreas Wilderer, I
think. Yeah. He's a handsome guy.
See, I don't even care about that stuff, Robin.
I know.
Anyway, he's got a book called Lean On, The 5 Pillars of Support for Women in Leadership.
Yep. He was a stay-at-home dad while his wife pursued her career. So he's an advocate for stay-at-home dads. He wants to get rid of that stigma that they're deadbeats.
Now,
thank you, sir.
would his wife have let him stay at home if he hadn't been a handsome guy? I'm just finding this interesting. I'm finding it interesting, Robin, that the good-looking guys get a pass. Sue Nassavira is coming to the studio with Gareth Vandergrift and Dorothy Swisher-Jenkinson. Those 3 lovely ladies will be here. I love all 3 of them. They are from EARS, the Endangered Animal Rescue Sanctuary, and they put on a car show every year. It's a fundraising event for the animals that they have in their care, and looking forward to hearing about it. I think it's November 16th. Yep, there it is right there.
Yep, but that's all the information we have. That's the only thing that's on the EARS website is the date.
Well,
There's no press release or anything.
They're coming in to fill in the blanks. Robin.
Yes, they are.
Blake Freeman is an actor, a director, a producer of TV and film. It's got something called Zoo Hackathon, the United States Department's fight against wildlife trafficking. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, Blake's pretty amazing. He's done a lot of books, films, and cartoons and video games starring Habu. She's like a female. She's a female child, and she goes around, and
she's a little girl, in other words.
Yeah, she's a little girl, and all of the books and video games and films and cartoons are based on her character, and she tries to protect the animals from being endangered. So it's pretty much fun, very fun.
I wonder what you would think about the python problem in the Everglades.
Oh, there you go.
Today is Wednesday, so on the Midday with Joe segment, it's called Ask Big Joe. Joe has shown his expertise in home repair or handyman things, so if you got something like that, maybe if you can't figure out how to get the hair off the back of your dog or something of that sort, maybe you can't figure out how to get that mold off the driveway, that oil stain, maybe that's what I meant. Maybe you can't figure out how to stop a leak. Or find a leak. That's hard.
It is hard.
Anyway, Joe, we'll take your questions today at 11:45.
My kitchen sink is leaking, so I think I got to get some of that putty thing. Well, Joe, let me know how much. What
just ask Big Joe, Robin.
That way it won't leak.
Don't ask Larry. Ask Big Joe. He'll know. Don't bother asking Larry. Larry won't know. It's pretty much unknown. If he doesn't have it in front of him, he doesn't know the answer to it.
Well, I was just being nice. I was playing along with Ask Big Joe.
Me too. Amtrak.
Just playing along.
Amtrak is offering some prices, some good prices. New York City to Miami, $59.
Really?
Yeah.
New York City to Miami. Does it work the other way too?
I don't know. Washington to Cleveland, $29. Chicago to New Orleans, it's $49. Seattle to Sacramento, $39. How about that?
Wow.
Here's the catch. Let's see. You have to buy between November 5th and 7th, and you have to be traveling between November 11th and 24th. So there you go. Now that's going to be a crowded train.
Oh, there you go.
That's okay. They need the business,
Yeah, for sure.
The identity of one of the two people killed in that plane crash last Thursday on Highway 200. One of the two people has been identified. The pilot was Peter Morrow. Peter was the co-owner of the Jamaica Inn Hotel on Jamaica's north coast. A post on the hotel website indicates that he was an avid pilot who earned his pilot's license at the age of 15. So our prayers for the family of Peter Morrow. Something went wrong with the plane. That's what they say. The other person who died, the passenger, is not identified yet. However, it is in the news story. I don't remember which agency I got this from. It might have been Channel 20. The passenger is a local mechanic. So, again, prayers for that family as well, and prayers for the recovery of the gentleman who was injured when the plane hit his SUV. I believe he's still in the hospital, so. Prayers for this family, too. Oh, my gosh, this has got to be a heartbreaking time for this family. An 18-month-old child was killed Monday. His grandmother was driving a 2006 Chevy Uplander, trying to make room in the driveway for another vehicle. And the child was behind the vehicle and was run over. So sad and so sorry that you have to go through this. The prayers for the Ellis family. Ocala International Airport has had, I know you don't like the word international, Robin, but that is the name.
I know, but
Ocala,
it's not.
Ocala International Airport has had many improvements. One thing they haven't done yet that they will be doing is the taxiway. Don't confuse that with the runway. Where the planes take off, that's all been redone. But the taxiway, the little paved way that takes you to the runway, was built in the 1960s. So it needs a little bit of redoing. So Matt Groh, who's been in the studio with us before, who did I say he looks like? I say he looks like a famous guy. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Now I can't recall what you tell him.
Anyway, he came in here and, he didn't tell us this part, but the news story says that the project will cost $5.8 million. They call it Taxiway Alpha.
Oh, my.
We're on Taxiway Alpha right now.
No, it's pretty amazing. The Ocala Airport, they're having a really, really nice facelift with all of the improvements, and it's going to be pretty exciting when it's all done and reopening to the public.
The Key West wants to make it illegal for you to use sunscreen that contains oxybenzone or octinoxate. Those two chemicals prevent you from getting sunburn, but they also apparently cause coral bleaching and cause the coral reefs to die. So Key West wants to ban those things. They've already been banned in Hawaii, the Virgin Islands, the Caribbean island of Bonaire, and Palau in the Western Pacific. However, up in Tallahassee, lawmakers say they want to ban the ban.
Okay, there you go.
Florida lawmakers think it's more important to protect humans from sunburn and skin cancer caused by sunburn than it is to protect the coral reefs. So they want to ban the ban. They want to make it illegal to declare a ban on the sunscreens. So there you go. Somebody who knows more about this subject needs to go speak to both parties. Is there something else we can use besides oxybenzone and octinoxate? I couldn't have even told you those were the chemical active ingredients in sunscreen, but that's apparently what it is.
And maybe not all sunscreens have those chemicals, so I think the consumer will wary about that. So when they go buy sunscreen, I'm going to look at the sunscreen, and if those two chemicals are in there, I won't buy it. I'll buy one that doesn't have it.
Yeah, I think I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
I think, the elected officials, instead of making that statement to ban the ban, they should say, okay, we're going to do this and see which ones don't have those chemicals, and that's the one that we're going to advocate for.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, on the same page, partner.
It's just, those elected officials are nuts sometimes.
The popular Christmas tree trail returns to Disney Springs this week. The trail, which runs from November 8th to January 5th, will feature 23 themed trees. We went last year. Mm-hmm. We went in the daytime. Trust me, you're not going to be that impressed in the daytime. You got to go at night when it's all lit up. That's when this thing is a beautiful.
When it's really dark. Yeah, it was disappointing
because the lights are on. The fake snow is falling. It is kind of enchanting. So just so you know, I know sometimes it's hard for people to do things in the Orlando area at night because you got to get back here, and it's not always comfortable.
Yeah, but we always managed. When Alex and TJ and Shannon and all their friends were growing up, Disney was always a day trip. The Disney Springs was a day trip, and we were tired coming home, but we managed to give all of our children and their friends a good time.
Yeah.
It's up to the parents.
See if I have this one in writing. If not, I'll just play the soundbite I have. Have you heard the story about Amy Robach? Amy Robach is a journalist, and her mic was on during an interview on ABC. She wasn't on the air yet, but a tape was rolling, and her mic was on, and she is saying here that she had done some research 3 years ago on Jeffrey Epstein and his business, I guess if you want to call it that. And you know what his business was. Everybody knows his business was to get young girls, underage young girls, and have them live on his sex island somewhere. I don't know where that island was.
Yeah.
And then charge wealthy, very wealthy men to come and have sex with these children.
Yeah.
Against their will, more or less. Well, it doesn't matter whether it's their will or not. They're children.
Exactly.
Right? So she had this 3 years ago, and so I have a piece that I got from Fox News. So the first part you're going to hear is the lady journalist from Fox News, and I don't know her name. But then she plays the soundbite that is the hot news this morning. So you'll probably hear it from more sources than me, but let's just listen to this. This is Amy Robach is the voice on the open mic. The first lady you hear, I apologize, I don't know her name.
Renewed interest in whether serial pedophile Jeffrey Epstein killed himself in prison or whether he was offed by somebody who wanted him dead. A lot of people may fall into that category given the number of high-profile people who partied with and may have partaken in his obsession with underage girls who say that they were sex slaves in his bizarre world. Then this video surfaces from Project Veritas in which ABC anchor Amy Robach says that ABC, quote, quashed her exclusive with Epstein accuser Virginia Giuffre, who said that she was forced to have sex with Prince Andrew when she was 17. Fox News is not able to independently verify this following video.
I've had the story for 3 years. I've had this interview with Virginia Roberts. We would not put it on the air. First of all, I was told, who's Jeffrey Epstein? No one knows who that is. This is a stupid story. Then the palace found out that we had her whole allegations about Prince Andrew and threatened us a million different ways. We were so afraid we wouldn't be able to interview Kate and Will that also quashed the story. She told me everything. She had pictures. She had everything. It was unbelievable what we had. Clinton, we had everything. Do I think he was killed? 100%. Yes, I do. Because he made his whole living blackmailing people. There were a lot of men in those planes, a lot of men who visited that island, a lot of powerful men who came into that apartment.
ABC and Robach released statements today essentially saying that the story wasn't ready for air. She said that, and they said that as well, not fully vetted. ABC has still not run, all these years later, and he's dead now, the original Robach-Giuffre interview.
All right, so that's the piece that the Fox ran. You could probably tell that the Amy Robach, am I saying her name right? Portion was edited by them. I didn't edit it. That's how they put it out there. But basically, I mean, if you listen to that, you heard the name Clinton.
Yeah.
One of Epstein's accusers, Virginia Roberts is her name, is who she was referring to. She mentions her name in there, but it went by kind of fast. So she says ABC told her not to put that on the air yet because, well, Prince Philip was named as one of the guys who was showing up on that island. Who is Prince Philip, Robin?
He's the Queen's husband.
Really?
Yeah, and Prince Andrew.
The old guy?
Yeah, and Prince Andrew was named in there. He's like the number 3, the second son or something of the Queen.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So anyway, so she knew the old guy? Really? Oh my gosh.
I heard Prince Andrew.
Oh, maybe I heard the wrong name. Okay.
Prince Andrew is the Queen's son.
Okay. So he was going over to that island.
Yeah, he's the one that was philandering with Q Stark.
But that's different.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different. That's different than this. Okay,
yeah,
so
you said Prince Andrew.
Okay, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, but anyway, so she also the lady who was one of the women who was the ladies for hire, possibly against her will. She alleged seeing Bill Clinton on Epstein's private island.
Yeah.
Robach says she was frustrated that ABC decided not to air the interview. The video was released by Project Veritas, Veritas. I don't know who that is.
I'm glad she kept a copy of it.
They say the video came from an ABC insider that they're not naming, another whistleblower. In response to Robach's statement, ABC stated, quote, and she just said this on there, "At the time, not all of our reporting met our standards to air, but we have never stopped investigating the story." Anyway, as you know, many people more knowledgeable about the Jeffrey Epstein case than I ever will be or care to be, think that he did not commit suicide, but in fact he was murdered. The surveillance videos of his cell, because he was on suicide watch, somehow mysteriously went off just at the right time for him to kill himself. So,
yeah, I'm not knowledgeable about anything, but that's what I thought. I thought somebody killed him.
Anyway,
somebody was paid some money in there for their family.
So anyway,
that's my opinion.
So I only bring it up. It's obviously not a local story. Well, we don't only do local stories, but I bring it up because you know what's going to happen today? You're going to hear people arguing about it. You're going to hear it, and you're going to say, well, what is this about? Now you know. We kind of spent a little time with it.
Well, good thing for Amy Robach to bring that to the forefront, that she had that story 3 years ago, and she says that it was squashed, and she kept a copy of the audio and everything, which is kudos for her. Now, if anything happens to her, if she suddenly disappears or dies, I mean, it's going to be traced back to these all-powerful men financially.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, you're on the air.
Good morning, Larry Robin.
Hey, Sonny.
I think it has to be somebody that was well connected with our federal government. That prison is a federal prison.
There you go. You're right.
In New York.
Absolutely.
Now, how many people they have to go through to make everything work out, that the cameras were off and he was in the cell by himself, the suicide watch was gone? I mean, I think there's a lot of ties to the fact that somebody bought off the a lot of federal government people to make this happen.
Yeah, bought off is right. You're right with the word bought off.
That's how I think it's somebody connected with our government.
Yeah,
absolutely. But anyway, have a great day. Thanks for reporting the stories. Thank you for your programming.
Yeah, thank you, Sonny. I appreciate you. Yeah, and I think he's right.
Morning, Robert.
I think bought off is the key phrase there.
And then we watched that one season of Suits when the character Mike was in jail, and how this is kind of like parallel to people on the inside being bought off between the guards and the prisoners, and the guards turning their back when the prisoners killed an inmate. I mean, some of these series covertly mirror what's actually going on in the system. You've had those jail stories from our local jail, how some of the guards got away with killing and beating up people, and so there you go.
Yeah.
This isn't just a fairy tale.
No. And if you think for 1 minute that I'm playing politics with that story, because if you think for 1 minute that I think the only people who went to that island were Democrats, that's crazy. I believe. You name him. If he's male, he probably was. He was probably offered this.
I know you better than that.
I've been offered.
I know you
not
better.
that. I don't have enough money for that.
Yeah, they say Larry Whitler. No,
I am not making this up. I was not making this up. I was working at one time, and I was actually moving furniture. So it was as grunt a job as you can do. And I was over at one of the local hotels, and there was a guy who gave me a business card. And in essence, the business card indicated that he was a pimp. Mm-hmm. He didn't call himself a pimp. He called some kind of a broker or something. And I was with another guy. He said, "Hey, you fellas, you're visiting from out of town. Let me help you out if you're ever interested in some fun." He gives us both these cards, not knowing that we live here and that we're moving furniture.
Well, you never know. He's an entrepreneur.
I looked at the card. I said to Frank, was the guy I was with. So everybody named Frank that knows me goes, "Whoa, is that me?" No, it's only one of you. But anyway, so yeah, we both looked at it. We said, "Gosh, I haven't ever been handed one of these cards in Ocala." Mm-hmm. Now, did I ever get those cards handed to me on the streets of New York? Oh my gosh, yes. Mm-hmm. I remember getting them all the time, Robin.
Yeah. No, it happens here too. It happens here too. Believe me.
Now that I'm older, I don't get those cards anymore.
Well, have you been out and about in hotels with your...
No, I don't go anywhere anymore.
Stuff now? I mean, you look pretty dashing with that facial hair, so...
No, I don't. I don't.
You don't like it? You're ready to...
I am ready to say, this is gotta go. Good morning, you're on the air.
Yeah, good morning.
Hey, Hugh.
You get a lot of those cards when they go to Vegas.
I bet you do. See, I'm waiting. I can't wait to go to Vegas.
See that? You better bring your beard along. That's all there is to it.
Earlier in your program, you were talking about train travel and the inexpensive, incentives that they have now. Interesting thing, back up in Wisconsin, Milwaukee, my daughter-in-law or stepdaughter, she actually has a job in Chicago, but she works basically out of her home in a suburb of Milwaukee, but she's got to get down to Chicago at least 4 or 5, maybe 6 times a month. And she takes the train, which is called the Hiawatha, from Milwaukee to Chicago. One way, it's $17. And they have several trains daily. Almost every 2 or 3 hours, they got a train going back and forth. And it's a wonderful thing. You don't the traffic between Milwaukee and Chicago, especially when you get towards Chicago, it's really horrendous. And then if you don't have a place to park, you could spend $75, $100 a day parking your car down there. So it's just going to show you that train travel in this situation is a wonderful thing, and I think it's going to catch on everywhere.
Yeah, it's kind of, I like it. I know our trip was a little bit longer than we thought it would be. But no, you're right. Hey, I'm looking forward to the next time I do it. I'll do it again. I've only done it once, really, except for commuter trains. All right, thank you, Hugh. Appreciate the call. I didn't mean to cut you off. I have to run. The show is called AM Ocala Live. It is 8 o'clock, and we got to go. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The Democrat in the race, Andy Beshear, is declaring victory in the Kentucky governor's race, but the current governor, Matt Bevin, refuses to concede, down by about 5,000 votes. In Mississippi,
we must resist the leftward drift of our country.
Tate Reeves, elected governor, keeping that office Republican. In Virginia, Democrats take control of the state government for the first time in 25 years. A witness in the impeachment inquiry updates his now-released closed-door testimony.
U.S. Ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland, revising his initial congressional testimony, now saying he told a top Ukrainian official that American military aid was likely to be held up unless they agreed to announce political investigations.
Fox's Jackie Ibanez, White House spokeswoman Stephanie Grisham responds the president did nothing wrong. Expected to testify today, David Hale. He's the third-ranking official at the State Department. America's listening to Fox News.
Pros like you rely on trusted brands to get the job done right. Lowe's is here to help with more of those brands in stock, and even better, will save you money too. Stop in today and pick up a Metabo HPT 1 3/4-inch 15-degree pneumatic roofing nailer for $40 less, now just $249. And get a DeWalt 20-volt Max 7-tool combo kit for only $399. That's a huge savings of $370. The kit includes a drill, impact driver, angle grinder, recip saw, flashlight, batteries, and more. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 11/13 U.S. only.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Here is your one-minute news brief. The identity of one of the two people killed in a plane crash in Ocala last Thursday has been released. The Jamaican Tourism Ministry identified the pilot as Peter Morrow, co-owner of the iconic Jamaica Inn Hotel on Jamaica's north coast. The second fatality, a passenger, has not been officially identified but has been described as a local mechanic. An 18-month-old child was killed in Ocala Monday after it was struck by a 2006 Chevy Uplander driven by the grandmother in the driveway of their home on Southwest 2nd Street. Ocala International Airport will soon repave the airport's taxiway, which was built in the 1960s. 3 Bradenton men have been convicted of murder as part of a drug trafficking operation. A Broward County deputy who worked at a school for children with emotional disabilities is facing a felony charge after video shows him slamming a female student to the ground. And Key West wants to ban certain sunscreens to protect coral, but lawmakers in Tallahassee want to ban that ban. And that is your news brief from The Source.
Wednesday will be a warm day and rather humid with sunshine and some clouds, a spotty shower or thunderstorm, high 82 to 86. Clear to partly cloudy Wednesday night. There may be a shower in spots along the coast. The low 68 inland, 75 along the coast. Very warm and humid day Thursday with clouds and sun. Watch out for a shower or thunderstorm mainly in the afternoon, high 84 to 88. For Friday, some sun followed by clouds and not as warm. A shower or thunderstorm around, high 76 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Veterans Day in the U.S. is also known as Armistice Day in other parts of the world, and it honors the many military who have fought for freedom. It is also the anniversary of the signing of the armistice that ended World War I. Major hostilities formally ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. The folks at the Voice of South Marion join you in remembering military past and present.
It's the final liquidation blowout going on now at the Cyrus Rug Gallery in downtown Ocala. After 35 years, Cyrus is retiring and everything must go. Save 60 to 70% on every rug in stock, and we have thousands to choose from. Full room rugs, runners, rounds, we have them. Come by early for the best selection because when they're gone forever. The Cyrus Rug Gallery liquidation sale going on now where you'll save 60 to 70% on every rug in stock. For more information, call them at 629-3200. That's 629-3200.
Come join us at the 38th Annual Downtown Festival and Art Show, November 16th and 17th in beautiful downtown Gainesville for a weekend of art, music, and culture. Explore a stunning collection of artwork by 240 artists and marvel at world-class paintings, vivid photography, unique sculpture, jewelry, and so much more. Enjoy continuous entertainment on 4 stages, including a downtown blues concert on Friday night. And bring the kids for free art activities at the Children's Imagination Station. For more information, visit GainesvilleDowntownArtFest.org.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. In addition to our pasture mowing and tractor services, including our zero-turn mowers for your fence line finish. Also available stump grinding, rototilling, and fence row spraying. We are family-owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm-ready. Howell Gene, Gene, at yahoo.com, 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
All right, thank you. 5 minutes after 8 o'clock, overcast, kind of a Wednesday. Let me do the amateur weatherman thing real quickly. Right now here at the Paddock Mall, it is 73 degrees. Temperatures are expected to climb to 82 degrees. There is a 20% chance we'll see rain today. How about that? 67 degrees is the low for tonight. Tomorrow, pretty much the same thing. And then Friday, about a 30% chance of rain with temperatures not reaching 80 degrees. Looks like 74 is the high. 55 is the low for Friday night. So we got another cool night Friday night and Saturday morning. Saturday, the high is at 73, and Sunday, the high is at 77. So kind of November-ish, but look ahead. I mean, you see 80 degrees still showing up here and there. So we're still in Florida. It's November, but we're in Florida.
I know, and it feels good, doesn't it?
All right, Galen Unold has not called in, so on his behalf, let's do what he is on the air to do with us, which is to remind us and everybody that we have to step up to the plate if we expect there to be a blood supply. So if you are eligible and you have about a half hour to spare, go down to Life South Community Blood Center on Silver Springs Boulevard, or stop by one of the buses that they have, the blood mobiles, or perhaps you might want to go to One Blood. Galen always says it over and over again. It doesn't matter which one you go to. He just wants you to kind of make it part of the thing, one of the things you do for your community, to donate blood, because one day the community might be doing it for you or somebody you care about. So if we all kind of get into the habit of making that a regular thing that we do, donate blood, there will always be a blood supply so that when there's a need, it can be filled. Palm Garden of Ocala makes that announcement possible. So does Penn Flooring. So let me tell you about them real quickly. Palm Garden is a skilled nursing, health, and rehabilitation center. If you are ever in the hospital and you need a place to rehabilitate that's got a little bit more skilled care than you might have at your own home, unless you happen to be married to a nurse or a doctor.
Yeah.
Go to make us take that time and spend it at Palm Garden. That's the best way to say that, I guess.
That's right.
They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. Now, you know, Palm Garden is also a long-term care facility. So those people who are perhaps in, end of life, needing care on a regular basis, and it's just a safer place to be. Guess what it also is? It's a social place.
Very social.
You really are part of a community, So I remember when my mom was going through those days of her life, she was alone all the time. I would go visit her on Sundays because she lived in Beverly Hills, just so you know, so I wasn't that close to her, but I would go over there quite often, and so would other people in the family. I wasn't the only one. So she did have regular visitors. But here's what I remember. On Sunday, she would have a notepad. And on that notepad would be all the things she thought of all week long that she wanted to tell me.
Yeah, that was pretty amazing.
And you think about it, it's just, we are a society that's kind of fragmented and split up. Thank God we do have family members who were there all regularly. I was there Sundays for church, and then I would be there on Fridays to take her to the hair place and other different things.
During the week, yeah.
Anyway, so I guess I went on a tangent there. Take your mom to a place like Palm Garden. Let me tell you something. There's a social aspect to it. It's sometimes resisted. I don't want to live there. I don't want to live in a nursing home. But that's why I want you to take a tour. I want you to see. It's not like you picture. It's not like the old places in the years gone by. It's nice. It really is. All right. Enough about that. Take a tour. Penn Flooring. Go over there and see what they can do for you. They put flooring into homes and offices, making them more beautiful from the floor up. We chose Penn Flooring when we were putting the flooring in WOCA.
Good morning.
And we're very happy that we did. They did a good job, and it still looks as good as new, except for where I sit. So, all right.
My gosh.
The fun topic.
Okay.
These are holiday foods that most people don't eat anymore. Okay. Holiday foods most people don't eat anymore.
I'm interested in this. Right. Maybe my whole Thanksgiving will be these foods.
Well, I was thinking that too.
Oh, you were? Oh, good.
We could bring up the old and make it new again.
There you go.
Wassail. Wassail, Robin.
Wassail.
Wassail.
Wassail. Isn't that a song, a Christmas song?
That's all you know of it, right?
That's all I know. What's a wassail?
It is a spiced cider. And we don't serve it anymore, but the traditional food given to said peasants was wassail, a spiced, hearty drink that was just as popular around wintertime as eggnog is today.
Well, there you go. I'll put that on my list.
Don't ask me what was the spice, because we do have cider, right?
Yeah, we do.
Spiced cider.
Maybe it was alcohol. Maybe they call alcohol
spice. Yeah, there's some spice in there.
Okay, so I wrote down wassail.
All right, soul cake. We don't serve soul cake anymore.
How do you spell it?
SOUL.
Soul cake.
Soul cake. Soul cake was small, round cakes. It was a tradition during the Christmas holidays. Even it started on Halloween, believe it or not. So Halloween to Christmas was when people would get soul cakes.
So they're little tiny cakes, like petit fours.
Good
morning.
I don't know. The people would take soul cakes and just hand them out as little gifts, and Let's see, sweet bread speckled with nuts and dried fruit. Almost sounds like a fruitcake.
Yeah.
A little bit. The practice of handing out soul cakes started in the Middle Ages and ended in the 1930s.
Oh, okay.
So our parents probably had soul cakes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, my mom wasn't born until 1933. My dad was born in 1930, so.
It does say the 30s, Robin.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
It doesn't say it ended right on 30. Christmas pottage is something that was made from the 1700s until the early 1900s. According to the Country Housewife and Ladies Director, which is an old cookbook written in 1728, Christmas pottage was made by combining boiled beef, wine, beer, cloves, mace, nutmeg, apples, raisins, and prunes. There you go.
Oh, my.
Don't make this one. I don't think I want this one.
I think I'd take out the beef.
Now, here's one I think I've had when I was a kid. Mincemeat pie.
Oh, I have. You can still find that today.
During the 1700s, mincemeat pies were a Christmas status symbol. Rich people showed off fancy mincemeat pies at parties.
I bet they did, because they could, like you said, it was a status symbol, so.
All right, here's another one you don't see too much anymore. The tuna Christmas tree with parsley tinsel. It is basically tuna fish, shaped like a cone. There's the picture of it right there, Robin.
Oh, that's tuna.
That's tuna fish, and the decorations are, I don't know what the red thing's like.
Parsley, you said.
Parsley is the
green stuff.
Yeah.
Now that's clever. I could do that. I could mold a tuna Christmas tree and put crackers next to it.
All right, the Christmas candle salad. All right, Christmas candle salad.
Wow. Now what? Yeah. What are the candles? What are the white candles? Yeah, I see that.
The candles are bananas, cut in half and standing up on the flat end.
Oh yeah.
And then they are topped.
I see it
with some kind of a nut, and they have frosting dribbled down from the top. White frosting.
White frosting, of course.
Yeah.
This is it. I don't think I'm going to be displaying.
And
those.
the banana holders, or candle holders, if you will, were star-shaped pieces of gelatin. So they
okay.
Bring that out to the table and
just
let the kids have a good time.
Oh yeah,
Mom,
kids.
I can't wait for the Christmas candle salad.
Adult kids.
And then there's
30.
The shrimp Christmas tree.
Oh.
Yeah, it was basically a bunch of shrimp piled high with olives as decorations, and again parsley as decorations.
Yeah, that looks okay. That's pretty nice.
That looks horrible. All right, then there was the holiday meat tray, where basically you take cold cuts and you kind of roll them up and mold them into a big old tray with bologna and salami.
Yeah, that kind of looks messy.
It looks like a big old...
It's got olives with pimentos.
But I'd be the one standing there picking things off of that. I'd be the one standing over there. And then there's the frozen fruitcake salad.
Oh, my grandmother always made that in her bundt Jell-O molds. That looks pretty.
Frozen fruitcake salad full of crushed pineapple, bananas, nuts, and both red and green candied cherries.
Ooh, I might make that.
To make the salad especially festive, decorate the salad top and the plate with salad greens and additional candied cherries. So there you go.
It was an art getting those things out of the copper molds. You see that.
So you might do this one.
It's an art. Yeah, that's a pretty one. That's a memory for me.
And then there's the glazed ham.
Oh.
What's it glazed with?
I glazed my ham with brown sugar and.
But what is this glazed with? It looks
pineapple.
Like,
yeah, what is that?
It's glazed with frosting or something.
Yeah, that kind of looks like liver
nasty.
sausage.
It looks like nasty
It looks
stuff.
like liver sausage with the shiny stuff around it.
Yeah.
I like liver sausage.
All right, and then there was the seafood still meadow and lime cottage cheese ring.
Oh, there you go. There's another one that it took an art to get out of that.
The lime cottage cheese ring.
Copper Jell-O mold.
Another common holiday treat that people don't make much anymore.
Yeah, like my grandmother and her sister would make all that, moldy stuff.
And then there's the turkey fruit salad.
Oh, no, that looks kind of
The
good.
turkey fruit salad. It's a bunch of chopped up pieces of turkey mixed with grapes and apple pieces, and
And mayonnaise, probably.
this looks like it was sponsored by the Hellman's Company.
Does it look like it's served over a tomato? A half cut, that red thing? Is that a tomato? I would do that.
Maybe. Yeah.
that looks pretty.
I don't really know. And then
Leftovers.
there's the do-ahead cranberry souffle salad.
Oh.
The do-ahead cranberry souffle salad.
Oh. No, well, that looks kind of good though. I love I love the chunky cranberries as opposed to the Jello, but I'll eat them both, the jelly or the crunchy.
Let's see, Betty Crocker's frosted mixes that you can wrap up in cellophane and hang as ornaments on your tree.
Oh, what a clever idea!
Put a bunch of frosting into some plastic and hang it on the tree.
Well, every guest then gets a prize when they leave. They get to pick their own frosting off the tree.
Oh my gosh!
That's a good. Well, it's all sanitary because it's all rolled up in Saran wrap.
And then there's the Christmas bell fluff. Well,
I like the plate it's on.
I guarantee if you have frosting hanging from the tree and you have a dog, that dog is going to get sick. Because in the middle of the night, he's going to say, it looks pretty good. Not sure what it is, but I'm eating it.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't choke on the plastic wrap.
The Christmas bell fluff is made out of rice.
The Christmas bell what?
Fluff.
Fluff.
Yes. It's basically rice molded to look like a bell. It's held together with eggs. So it's rice and eggs mixed together and then...
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Just
raw eggs, probably.
No, you cook it.
You cook the eggs?
You cook everything.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, okay. It's not a cold thing. Ooh, what is that? That looks good.
The snow-capped spread, yes.
Mm-hmm.
The handy ham. Handy ham adds a festive touch to this holiday. The snow-capped spread. You put a whole bunch of something.
Oh, it's ham spread.
That's ham.
It's ham salad is what it is.
It's awful looking.
Yeah.
Combine 2 family-sized cans of Underwood deviled ham with 1 tablespoon of minced onion.
I use the Underwood deviled chicken when I make my sandwiches. I'm not a fan of ham salad.
There you go. And then there's the blushing bowl.
Oh.
The blushing bowl for holiday spirits without even mistletoe. For holiday spirits without even mistletoe, fix California dip, then add half a cup of ketchup. Half a cup of horseradish.
Oh, horseradish would be good.
Both of those things.
Not ketchup. Wow.
Yeah, these are the foods you no longer see at the holidays anymore. Go ahead.
Lestine Harbor from Ocala, she used to make the best ham salad, though I wasn't a fan of ham salad, but she would make this fabulous ham salad. So Lestine Harbor, she's a good lady.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Hello again. This is Hugh.
Hey, Hugh.
See, growing up, even with my kids, and that popcorn balls were always pretty popular, but you don't see them anymore.
What was?
Popcorn balls.
Oh, popcorn balls. Yeah.
My mom used to make those. We'd make them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like them.
We always, that was the big thing. You always would get that in your stocking or something or whatever, and but I haven't seen one of those in ages.
Nah, yeah, I haven't either, but I did like them. Yeah, I'm old, so all that old stuff I still remember actually. All right, thank you. All right, the meatloaf snowman.
Oh, is that what that is?
That's a meatloaf snowman.
Well, you kind of make it look in like round hamburgers, but without flattening it, like big snowballs. Then, oh, that's a clever idea.
Yeah, you got to see the meatloaf baby though with the bacon diaper.
Oh, okay. Oh, I should make meatloaf.
Yeah, the meatloaf baby.
Yeah, but like that.
This is like for what would you say the meatloaf baby would be for? It's just a horrible looking thing.
Oh, that no.
Meatloaf baby with the bacon diaper. You gotta see the.
Yeah, it's raw bacon too. It's not crispy.
No, it's cooked, but it's just.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, there's another one. They just look horrible.
Oh, it looks horrible. They
They just look horrible.
Oh my gosh, it looks like that's made out of spinach. It's green. Oh, look at that one upside down with its little tush.
Oh my gosh, why would you even
Wow.
make this one?
Somebody had too much time on their hands.
So there you go. Those are the foods, the traditional holiday foods that nobody eats anymore.
Meatloaf a snowman has never been a traditional holiday food in my
The meatloaf snowman.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
I don't know where the Bloodmobile is, but I know there's a website that'll tell you. It's is it lifesouth.org?
Yes, lifesouth.org. And it's the Life South brick and mortar building. Life South Community Blood Centers is on the corner of East Silver Springs Boulevard and Northeast 16th Avenue, right there on the corner. And it's really, really friendly. You go in there, they always decorate for the holidays. They put something fun up there. You can get popcorn, cookies, stuff to drink while you're donating blood or platelets. And to donate is the best gift ever because human blood cannot be fabricated. It has to be real. So go to Life South Community Blood Centers and be a donor.
All right, and I just looked to see where the Bloodmobile might be. So I'm hitting the search button. Why do they always make it so hard?
That's very, very hard on their site, though, to find where the Bloodmobile is.
It's so crazy.
I'm sorry, but, Galen is always trying to fix it. So
I know.
For
All
everybody.
right, so let's see. In Ocala, let's see. Retrieving schedules. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, they don't do a good job of telling you where the Bloodmobile is.
No, not at all. And
I wonder why that's so hard to do.
I know. I just don't understand it. You think you could click on it and do with the most current to future Bloodmobiles.
I'm putting my zip code. Let's see. 34470 is a good one, right?
Yeah,
For
that's
Ocala?
like the main thing.
That's
for
the main
Ocala.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see. Ocala schedule. Okay, let me look up the schedule.
Okay.
All it has is 1607 East Silver Springs Boulevard. That's the actual building, right?
Yep, that's the actual building.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I don't get it. No, Galen's been really trying to work with that, with the webmaster for the Bloodmobile schedules because it's kind of difficult. And also, too, on Galen's behalf, Vanguard High School is going to have a playoff game this Friday. They're playing Tazis High School. They're a high school out of West Palm, but they are going to be playing the game in St. Augustine. Bill Cherry will be Galen's commentary, so it'll be Bill Cherry and Galen Unold broadcasting live from WOCA, The Source. The pregame show is at 7 p.m. He always has an interview with Vanguard High School coach Farmer, and then at 7:30 is the kickoff. So this Friday, Vanguard High School will be playing in their playoff game. And it will be in St. Augustine.
There you go. All right, we'll take a little break and we'll be right back. Just do us a favor, do the community a favor. Robin and I donate regularly. Robin has been donating since she was 17. I started about 20 years ago, so I was a late bloomer when it comes to doing that. And
you donated this past weekend with the Bloodmobile in McIntosh at the McIntosh Craft Festival.
2 weekends ago, yeah.
2 weekends ago.
Yeah.
So now you're set until 6 weeks.
I'm set. Yeah, I'm all set. All right, we'll take a little break. We'll be right back. This is WOCA Ocala.
This is Jan Marino from Palm Garden. Thank you to the listeners of WOCA for voting us the best of the best rehab center for the third year in a row. Your belief in the work we do with our residents and guests means the world to us. Your opinion of the care we give, coupled with the 5 stars for quality measures, means that seniors in Ocala get the finest of rehab care following a hospital stay. So consider taking a tour. Palm Garden is located on the corner of Southwest 27th Avenue and 34th Street.
Veterans Day in the U.S. is also known as Armistice Day in other parts of the world, and it honors the many military who have fought for freedom. It is also the anniversary of the signing of the armistice that ended World War I. Major hostilities formally ended at the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month in 1918. The folks at the Voice of South Marion join you in remembering military past and present.
Wednesday will be a warm day and rather humid with sunshine and some clouds, a spotty shower or thunderstorm, high 82 to 86. Clear to partly cloudy Wednesday night. There may be a shower in spots along the coast. The low 68 inland, 75 along the coast. Very warm and humid day Thursday with clouds and sun. Watch out for a shower or thunderstorm, mainly in the afternoon, high 84 to 88. For Friday, some sun followed by clouds and not as warm. A shower or thunderstorm around, high 76 to 83. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Two Men in a Truck believes every veteran should be recognized on Veterans Day. That's why Movers for Military is teaming up with WOCA to collect essential items to be delivered this Veterans Day to veterans being assisted by Veterans Helping Veterans USA. To donate items, drop them off at the WOCA studios Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. to help in aiding veterans and their families in crisis. This announcement has been brought to you by your friends at WOCA News Talk, The Source.
All right, 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. Let me just pop in real quickly. The advertisement you just heard Joe voicing on there, we have a box here at WOCA that is here so we can have a place for people who would like to donate food and supplies to veterans. I believe Joe says in that ad, and Robin, when she gets back, she'll be able to clarify this, but the supplies, the food, everything, make sure it's non-perishable, obviously. And then the folks over at Two Guys in a Truck will take the food supplies to the veterans on Veterans Day so that they can do. The Vets Helping Vets does an amazing job in our community helping out the veterans who have fallen on hard times, and so that's what that's for, and they will help out. It's just kind of heartbreaking to know that we have some people who are homeless who served us in one of the branches of the military. So whatever we can do to help them get back on their feet is always something good to do. And I know that you all always step up to the plate whenever we have something like this. So we have to thank you for that. And I know we're right up against the Thanksgiving and the Christmas season, and you know that we are going to be asking you for toys for the kids and all that stuff. And you always come through for us. And I know it's one of those things where it doesn't work unless we all do it. And so actually, Robin and I are going to go, let's see, we're going to the store today to get that advent calendar, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then while we're there, we'll get a few bags of groceries and put it in the box.
And bring it here in the box, because, we are looking for non-perishable food items for our veterans and their families.
Okay, I mentioned that, but when you were gone, I wanted to ask you when you came back, are they also collecting blankets and stuff like that?
Yes,
okay.
They're collecting blankets, they're collecting hygiene items. There are showers available for any veteran that needs a shower at the Veterans Helping Veterans USA Marion County branch. And so they are also collecting personal hygiene items for the veterans. So blankets, hygiene items, and non-perishable food items for their pantry. As soon as the food is donated, it goes out right away to a veteran and their family in need.
Yeah, it's just heartbreaking to think that there are people actually sleeping on the streets, There are people out there right now, so if you want to help, our friends over at Bob Wine's Community Gardens and Nursery, they also do, they have a mission also to help out the homeless. So if you want to bring old coats or blankets to them also, they do that on a regular basis.
And personal hygiene items also.
Yeah. So we have a lot of great people in our community. And P.S. really, if your group is doing something similar, we don't mind sharing that information with our listeners. The more we spread the word about these wonderful things you all are doing, the better off we are as a community. All right, let's take another break. We'll be right back after the news with News Bites. This is WOCA Ocala.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster. The Democrat in the race, Andy Beshear, is declaring victory in the Kentucky governor's race, but the current governor, Matt Bevin, refuses to concede, down by about 5,000 votes. In Mississippi,
we must resist the leftward drift of our country.
Tate Reeves is elected governor, keeping that office Republican. In Virginia, Democrats take control of the state government for the first time in 25 years. A witness in the impeachment inquiry updates his now-released closed-door testimony.
U.S. Ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland, revising his initial congressional testimony, now saying he told a top Ukrainian official that American military aid was likely to be held up unless they agreed to announce political investigations.
Fox's Jackie Ibanez, White House spokeswoman Stephanie Grisham responds the president did nothing wrong. Expected to testify today, David Hale. He's the third-ranking official at the State Department. America's listening to Fox News.
Pros like you rely on trusted brands to get the job done right. Lowe's is here to help with more of those brands in stock, and even better, will save you money too. Stop in today and pick up a Metabo HPT 1 3/4 inch 15-degree pneumatic roofing nailer for $40 less, now just $249. And get a DeWalt 20-volt Max 7-tool combo kit for only $399. That's a huge savings of $370. The kit includes a drill, impact driver, angle grinder, recip saw, flashlight, batteries, and more. Do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. Offers valid through 11/13 U.S. only.
Panera has new breakfast wraps. And yeah, they're an easy on-the-go start to your day. But these are no microwave and go wraps. These are slow-smoked Chipotle chicken, egg, and avocado go-getters. They're maple bacon, eggy smoked Gouda bundles of portable bliss. And they all pair perfectly with our new cold brews. All this can be yours in an instant with rapid pickup. For breakfast that's fast, not fast food. Panera, food as it should be.
Here is your 1-minute news brief. The identity of one of the two people killed in a plane crash in Ocala last Thursday has been released. The Jamaican Tourism Ministry identified the pilot as Peter Morrow, co-owner of the iconic Jamaica Inn Hotel on Jamaica's north coast. The second fatality, a passenger, has not been officially identified but has been described as a local mechanic. An 18-month-old child was killed in Ocala Monday after it was struck by a 2006 Chevy Uplander driven by the grandmother in the driveway of their home on Southwest 2nd Street. Ocala International Airport will soon repave the airport's taxiway, which was built in the 1960s. 3 Bradenton men have been convicted of murder as part of a drug trafficking operation. A Broward County deputy who worked at a school for children with emotional disabilities is facing a felony charge after video shows him slamming a female student to the ground. And Key West wants to ban certain sunscreens to protect coral, but lawmakers in Tallahassee want to ban that ban. And that is your news brief from The Source.
It's the final liquidation blowout going on now at the Cyrus Rug Gallery in downtown Ocala. After 35 years, Cyrus is retiring and everything must go. Save 60 to 70% on every rug in stock, and we have thousands to choose from. Full room rugs, runners, rounds, we have them. Come by early for the best selection because when they're gone forever. The Cyrus Rug Gallery liquidation sale going on now where you'll save 60 to 70% on every rug in stock. For more information, call them at 629-3200. That's 629-3200.
Freddy's Specialty Sundaes. Classic American treats. Made with freshly churned, rich and creamy frozen custard. Welcome to Freddy's Frozen Custard.